So I've done some reflecting, and it turns out I was wrong about a great many things.
Echo 3 to Echo 7. On nobody.
Echo Station 3TA.
I'm not going to pull any punches. I'm just going to call it the way that I see it. I didn't really like the Book of Boba Fett at all, and Kenobi was kind of very marginal for me, mainly because of the story. And I've said some things lately in streams on shows that Star Wars, to me, seems to be like it's dying a slow death. And that may be true. That I might be right about that. But then I remembered. I thought back to when I didn't think Star Wars was dying. And I want you guys to take a look back with me to December of 2020. This is going to be an interesting voyage. So this is our first live stream right after the episode chapter 16 dropped of Mandalorian, The Return of Luke. Here we go. Let's see what the state of the fandom was at that moment.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We are joined by, well, you already know that we're joined by Mexican Iron Man, but we also have in the house Stone, Loki, and Wilhelm. Gentlemen, how are you guys doing tonight?
Greetings. I'm doing great. After that episode of Mandalorian, I am doing great, brother.
Loki? Loki is doing great? He loved the episode?
How about you, Wilhelm?
Greetings from Germany, guys. Just
Hail,
watching the
Wilhelm.
show in the middle of
Hail.
the night and just watched The Mandalorian, and I'm still blown away.
Hell yes, brother. Hell yes.
This was like the best possible send-off for Mark Hamill in his role as Luke Skywalker compared to The Last Jedi, for example. I was crying, man. It was so great.
I was crying. Let's get this. Let me give you a little background here. This gentleman we had never seen before, and we've never seen since. He watched the episode that night, and then he found our live stream. And he just talked about how he was crying watching it. Pretty special.
I read all the books, legends, and this should be canon, right?
Yes. Yes.
Well, it is now,
It is
officially.
now.
It's now.
Yep. Now they just need to uncanon the sequel trilogy
Yes.
in the Luke.
Uncanon, Nick. Uncanon. Hey.
So, guys, well, this was like exciting all over, and Mando just fought the Death Trooper, the Dark Trooper, and it was like just such a hard fight against one machine. And then, okay, he bested Moff Gideon, and he came back, and then all the troopers came back, and it was like, okay, now it's over, or what's happening now? And then the X-Wing came, and well, if you've seen the originals, it was like they didn't do it. They didn't do it. Then you saw, well, you couldn't see Luke, but just a hooded figure with a lightsaber slashing its way up to. Well, it was just when we went back from the camera and we had the first view with the green lightsaber. It was like, okay, this is this is Luke Skywalker. They really did it, and it was just like he was so powerful. Like we all imagined it when reading the books and reading about him and what he has become over the years.
How about that excitement? Like, as I sit here and watch Wilhelm with his excitement, it starts making me excited again. And this is old news for us. Okay, let's take a look at another panel.
Well, if you saw my video, boys, I ain't gonna lie. I can't candy coat it. I can't sugar coat it. I can't fluff it up. I can't do nothing. I broke down and cried. I was not prepared for it. My reviews always come out a little bit late because I watched this with my youngest son, and he's at home school doing the virtual learning type deal, and caught him during lunch and said, "Hey, let's watch this. It's finale." And I was in the episode having a great time. He and I were both enjoying it. It was great. When the X-Wing comes in, I grabbed his leg. I said, "Boy, do you know who pilots an X-Wing?" And I said it ironically. I did not think for a minute that it was going to be Luke Skywalker. I really didn't, guys. Yeah. And the way that it unfolded, it wasn't a quick reveal. It was slow. It was methodical. It was, you weren't sure. You were guessing. You were hoping. It was back and forth. Gentlemen, I absolutely loved it. I cannot complain about Star Wars for 3 years straight, and then when they give me what I want, be dissatisfied. I was very touched, and it was just nice to see.
If it brings Doomcock to tears, they did something right.
Absolutely.
We got some DMs from Doomcock.
Did you?
Yeah, he was saying how messed up he was. Like it messed him up mentally for just a moment.
Right, I wasn't the only one.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh, it got me too. I mean, I was getting choked up just watching Coach's reaction, editing that reaction video of his.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I kept watching Coach's eyes. I was like, "Oh, there he goes, he's breaking."
Yeah, I forgot about all that.
This took me back to being 3 years old and sitting there and watching Return of the Jedi in the theater. I did. I went full on Kevin Smith, man. I was sitting there watching that in about 7:30 in the morning before I went to work, and damn, did it hit! It was a home run.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, Etep, thank you so much for sharing that. That is,
thank you, man.
That is awesome. Very good take. J-Man, we're going to go ahead and move over to you, our brother from Canada. He escaped the escape room to come and tell us this.
Hey, actually, no, I did not. How's my audio? Is my audio okay?
You sound great.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm actually still at the escape room, but I'm just too pumped up for Mandalorian. I'm like, I've got a call, so I'm literally watching customers play in the escape room and giving them hints while I'm talking to you guys. So, hopefully they don't suck too bad in the escape room. They don't need my help. Okay. Obviously, I mean, I thought it was amazing. The second I saw the tip of the X-Wing, I'm like, holy shit, it's Luke. And I screamed out to my wife who's like in another room. I'm like, it's Luke Skywalker.
All right, I hear you, Mexican Iron Man. But
did you laugh? Did you cry? Was it better than Cats?
Oh, I cried almost. It was so much better than Cats. I got when I saw Luke going through, before you know it was Luke when he's walking through, I got major Tron vibes, like when Flynn came into the city and he rescued everybody and he's walking through and everybody's so in awe of Flynn and Tron Legacy.
Yes.
That's such a good moment, and Ted's got it right. Like that's what it was like when Kevin Flynn showed up in the city. Oh, it was like, ooh, he's back. That was freaking awesome. He's nailing this.
That was great. But
I love it.
Yeah, and then but I can't add too much more of my feelings to how Luke made me feel when he showed up. There was just so much to it. It's just awesome. Everybody has said it so well.
But I, as always, really enjoyed it from beginning to end. I was sitting there watching every single little thing that came on screen. I was on the edge of my seat as normal. My chin was perched on my hand as I was picking apart every scene, every image on the screen. So I can't say I didn't enjoy it. I can't say that I haven't followed this all the way through, and I haven't wanted it to succeed the whole time. And I just thought, are they really gonna do this? Really? And I was like, I almost like crawled across the lounge to the TV just to see if I could make out whether it was Red 5 or not. And I couldn't figure out. I couldn't see the stripes on the wings. And I was like, is that Red 5? Is it? Oh, I can't tell. And then we saw it docking and it wasn't in color, so we couldn't see the red stripes. And then we saw the action in the hallways and stuff. I just went, okay, is that Ahsoka? No, it can't be because a man trails on top of a head aren't tall enough, so it can't be her. It's got to be Ezra. If it's Dave Filoni, it's got to be Ezra. He's going to bring his own character in. And then the next scene came up, and it was a green lightsaber, and it was the gray cloak, and I just thought, oh, okay, all right, so maybe it's not Ezra. And then And I thought, well, we still don't know who it is. And then he just walked further into the screen and he held out to the lightsaber to his side. And I saw the hilt of the lightsaber and it was Luke's. And I just thought, there we are, right there. That's it. And I just shouted out, wow, oh my God, they're actually putting Luke back into Star Wars.
From the start, I said, I'm holding out for Luke. And when we were watching Loki, Lariana and I were watching the thing together yesterday morning, I was, kind of subdued through the whole thing. And when I saw, that lone X-Wing coming in and Cara Dune said, one X-Wing, oh, we're saved. I was hollering, Luke, it's Luke. It has to be Luke. I mean, when I saw that X-Wing, I knew right then it was him. No doubt in my mind. I didn't think about anything about teasers or anything else. I knew that was Luke in my heart. And when I saw the scenes with him going through there and crushing those dark troopers, I mean, it was, just glorious. And then when I saw the green lightsaber and the gloved hand, that right there, I lost my shit. Honestly, guys, I don't curse very much. You can ask anybody, but I literally lost it. I was hollering and hooping, and I don't know how to describe it.
So you could see how happy the fans were. You could see the impact that moment had. And it was Luke. It was the return of Luke, and that's what we're basically focusing on here. But it was also the Mandalorian. The Mandalorian is what brought that back. And the Mandalorian never had me scratching my head to the point where I was like, I don't like this show. I have liked the Mandalorian from the outset. And I never thought that, I would be in a position where that's what I'm calling for. I need more Mandalorian, because the Book of Boba Fett and Kenobi, they didn't really work for me. So because of that, we need the Mandalorian, and we need Ahsoka to be on the Mandalorian's level. Hopefully they learned from some of their mistakes on the Book of Boba Fett, it being a spin-off show of the Mandalorian in that same setting, and Ahsoka's going to be that. Well, don't make the same mistakes. And I like the fact that Deborah Chow's saying it's going to be a standalone show. It's not going to be necessarily a tie-in. Boba Fett was certainly a tie-in, especially with two of the last episodes. So, anyways, guys, I hope that you enjoyed taking a look back at this incredible moment when Star Wars fans were happy. The fandom was mostly united. We were behind a show. We were loving it. So many people thought Star Wars was back, and we've fallen a long way in the last 2 years. We have. And hopefully they right the ship and we get this thing going back in a direction that we need. Let me know what you think in the comments. As always, we are You Are Echo Base Network. I'll see you on the next one.